Deadly Tarantula Girl coming to you from my outdoor serpentarium today. Today I wanted to show you a quick spring sneak peek at my Asian water monitor coming outside. He can't be outside for the summer yet, but he's getting some sunshine today while it's nice and warm. I'm working on some spring renovations here in his outdoor enclosure, and you can see he's very happy to be outdoors. He came out here for a bath and a lunch, and we're just gonna let him cruise around. I'm gonna feed him a few eggs. Oh, he sees the Easter basket. Look at that, Sally. Asian water monitors are avid egg lovers. He also likes eating rodents and small birds. He particularly loves eating eggs. I do not crack them for him, as he seems to enjoy cracking the eggs and gulping down the yolk. If you have a young monitor, sometimes you do want to crack the egg open for them, or a Gila monster or a beaded, sometimes in captivity will not eat an egg unless you crack it open first. And even the shell has a good amount of calcium that's really good for him to eat, and he usually does eat the whole shell. And I realized that his food is getting dirty here, but they can absorb minerals from the soil. This is all natural organic soil and horse manure supplied from my mini horse. As you can see, Salazar is now probably a terrible guess of measure, 3 or 4 feet long, including his tail. Asian water monitors are some of the biggest monitors. As you can see close up, he has some yucky spots of rub where he was rubbing his face and the top of his head around his cage in the wintertime, because even though he has a fairly large enclosure, he's really not happy being cooped up indoors all winter. But in the New Mexico winter, it's just too cold for him to live outdoors, and he would die. Kind of like we have to tell our kids sometimes that they can't do what they want. You have to tell him, and he's pretty stubborn. The way I treat those is I use water treatment just to cleanse the wounds and an antibiotic ointment. And unfortunately, even our most prized animals sometimes get little sores or nicks or cuts. Luckily, in an animal that's already healthy, this won't be a fatal wound. I showed you guys some footage of Salazar swimming around in my sink this winter. He does have a fairly large tub to swim in his habitat, and I also like to fill up my large jacuzzi tub for him to swim in the wintertime, because they are aquatic animals that do really like to be swimming in the water. Asian water monitors are semi-arboreal, and ideally they have a nice big tank of water to swim in and lots of stuff to climb on. I'm in the process of building some more things for him to climb on this year. This enclosure was custom built by my family and I, and we had a blast last summer. Made 4 walls, a false floor, a roof, a giant door. This whole bottom third of this wall is a door that pulls out, so he can naturally file his nails. In the wintertime, I actually use clippers and trim his nails. And even without these ramps, he actually will scale the walls of this enclosure, believe it or not. And he's very inquisitive. It's nice when you have enrichment for your animals, like things that they can climb on and figure out, because intelligent animals need stimulation and room to move. I'm also in the process of planting this tank just a little bit. I have a nice tree here. So you can see he likes to swim around in his tub. He does like to submerge and kind of swim around in circles. In a dream world, he'd have a larger tub than this, but at this size, you can see he can fully extend and turn around in the tub. So at least until he grows quite a bit bigger, this is a really nice pond for him. And it's small enough that I can take it in and out of the large door and clean it out, because as you can see, with a natural substrate and with him eating in here, it does get dirty pretty fast. He's getting nice and bright out here in the natural light. He's very happy. He likes to be under the water flow, and he just has a blast out here. I'm going to leave him out here until about dusk when the temperature starts to drop. Let him climb around, get some sunlight and some exercise, and then it'll be time for him to go back to bed. This was an Asian water monitor, or Salazar water monitor update. Hope you guys like this one, and I'll see you soon. Comment below if you have Asian water monitor questions, if you'd like to see more, or just tell me what your requests are for next time. Please subscribe if you'd like to learn more about Asian water monitors and all kinds of other critters. See you next time. You were so excited about coming to play that you left part of your lunch on the ground.